Welcome everyone to another episode of A Bright Side. Today, where are we going?
To the Penventon Park Hotel.
Indeed, to do what?
Afternoon tea. Again.
Yeah, again. So we did this a few weeks back, didn't we? It was our Valentine's video. If you want to see that video, I'll leave a link in the description. And it was just you and me that time, wasn't it? But we loved it so much, and we thought of
a little princess.
A little princess.
Might quite enjoy it.
And a little prince who would really love it. They do a child's version of the afternoon tea. So obviously you get your adult's version and your child version.
So we thought we were going.
So we pre-booked. We actually booked while we were there, didn't we?
Yes.
And today is that day.
Yeah. So it's a little birthday treat for Matilda.
Yep. She turned 7 a couple of days ago.
Her birthday was a couple of days ago. And we just thought that this was a nice way to round up the birthday celebrations.
Yeah. Wait until you see her dress, and wait until you see what AJ. Wait until you see what AJ is in.
They both look absolutely adorable.
They do. As do we, my dove.
Always.
Kind of. We're like in a shirt today. So let's go check it out. Okay, we have arrived at the Penventon on this very, very blustery day. Very nice hotel, 4-star hotel. And like I said, we were here a few weeks ago during Valentine's for our little sort of date afternoon tea. And I believe it takes place in that portion of the hotel. So obviously the main entrance, and then we turn left through the bar area and whatnot. So we're super duper excited. A bit of work going on over there, I don't know what's going on. Got my fancy shoes on. All ready to go, looking good. Feel free to leave a comment regarding these shoes because I love them. Hey, look at you three all looking swish. Matilda, you are princess today. Look at you. And AJ, look at you with your little bow tie. We'll have a look in a minute without your coat. All right, heading in. So look at the bar as we come in. So we've just turned left in the main door, and we're gonna book in right here. So Tilly, do you feel very special? Because this is your special afternoon tea that we've organised. Look at you in your snow white dress, and Andrew there, you've got your little bow tie on and your dinosaur shirt. Looking amazing. You all right, Mama Bear? Yeah, nice. I must remember to ask for coffee because, of course, this is an afternoon tea and I don't care for tea. So I'll be having coffee. Having a few photos done there. Last time we were here, Shelley, we were sat just over there, weren't we? And we've just given our order in. So I did swap out the tea for coffee. And the last time I remember it being fairly quick and efficient. So, yeah, looking forward to this. Okay, now remember, no elbows on the table. Yeah, it is very nice and fancy in here. Do highly recommend coming to the Penventon in Redruth for an afternoon tea. Very nice. I can't imagine that they do walk-ups. Would you have to book this?
I presume you would have to.
I would have thought you'd have to book it, wouldn't you? I mean, maybe when, well, I don't know, maybe I suppose you could chance it, but I'd be surprised. Yeah. You are looking very dapper, AJ. The water's just arrived. Let's see if we can do this one-handed. We'll get that off because Matilda doesn't want the water in her glass. She actually wants it in her fancy cup. Like that. And we think, why not? Is that nice? Does it taste like special princess water?
Good boy.
So when we next go back to a Disney park, do you think that we should do the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo boutique for these two?
I do. I think they would love it. And then followed by...
Get them all dressed up in...
Followed by the Princess Tea Party.
Yeah, what, in the Grand Floridian if it's Florida?
Yes.
Yeah, I think these shoes fit in real well here. So last time we were here, my coffee was actually served in like a push pot, like a cafetiere. This time it's in a fancy teapot, so that's nice. So we'll pour that out in a minute. All right, your tea has just arrived, so we'll presumably let that like not stew. Is it brew? I think is the word, not stew. You don't want stewed tea. You want nicely brewed tea, don't you? But yeah, Cornish tea, as states there. Yeah, it looks very nice, but again, I don't like tea. All right, let's pour a little bit of my milk in, and then get my coffee in there. Ooh. Might add it's quite strong. Might add a little bit more milk, actually. I do like a strong coffee, but I do quite like milk on it. There we go. Give it a little stir. And we'll give that a go. That's very nice. Should I have like the pinky finger sort of extended for this? What do you think? That's a very nice coffee. There's your tea.
Very nice.
Is it nice?
Yep. It's a bit weak for the first one, but that's because it hasn't stewed.
Yeah, but you'll let it sit in there for a minute and it'll get stronger. AJ's very excited. He's a little bit restless in the chair, so you're giving him a little cuddle. Yeah, I was going to say, he was liking the clock. Yeah, the grandfather clock. Do you get grandmother clocks? That's the question, isn't it? Grandmother clocks? I've never heard of a grandmother clock, but I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments. Look at this here. It looks like it should be like in a big sort of Western saloon. I love that. The piano here. I thought, well, there was no one over here, I'd just have a little scoot around. There's like an Egyptian like death mask there, which is very cool. It's very fancy. Look at this piano. If I could sit down and play the piano, I would, because that would be awesome. But yeah, very fancy. And it's one of those mirrored walls that you can see me there. It obviously makes the room look a lot bigger, but it is a good size room. So, oh, look at all these fancy masks over here. Yeah. Look at all these on the wall, looking amazing. I wonder if they do masked balls here, because that would be very cool. Closer look there of that grandfather clock. Look at the sort of detail in there. That's amazing. Something very cool about a grandfather clock. Some more artwork up here. And then this just looks out the window. So that's the entrance where we came in to the Penventon, obviously the car park. Very wet, miserable day, but it doesn't matter because we're indoors. So the kids' lunch service has just arrived. On the top there, we've got some brownies. We've got their scones in the middle, and their sandwiches. Looks like jam and ham, delicious. There's some carrot sticks and some pepper sticks there. So how about that? Looks lovely. AJ, I think, he's there digging into a ham sandwich. He looks very, very pleased with that. Very fancy. Ours has arrived as well. We've got the sandwiches. We've got ham, egg mayo and salmon by the look of it, scones, and then there's a tiramisu there, which
that's fine, we'll make it work.
And Biscoff cheesecake and the what are they called? Chocolate, like a lava cake. That's right.
Cream, and we've got jam. So just a bit of a close-up on what the kids have got. So they have got jam and ham with some peppers and some carrot sticks. They got scones, and then they got delicious looking chocolate brownies. What do you think, Tilly? Is it looking good?
So you're starting with the ham. Yeah. I'm going to start with the egg mayo. They were all delicious, if memory serves. I particularly liked the salmon one last time, and actually the ham was very good. But so I'm going to start with this one. Wow. That's very, very good. Yeah, very delicious. How was your ham sandwich? Good. So you started with ham, didn't you? Is it good, was it? And I've made a little bit of a mess there, but never mind, that'll be fine. Wow, the kids are already tucking into their scones. They're like motoring ahead. I'm still here with we are. We're both here still with our sandwiches, aren't we? Let's try this ham one. Oh, there's like rocket in there as well, isn't it?
A bit of sour cream or something.
Yeah, that's nice. That's looking a little bit more brewed.
Better looking tea.
Yeah, I was going to say, you let that sit for 10 minutes, didn't you? Yeah.
There we go.
And now on to my last sandwich, the salmon. I remember this one being really good before, and I love salmon, which is why I left it go to last. So let's give this one a go. How's your salmon?
Delicious.
Yeah, I think it's my favourite, definitely. I mean, the ham, to be honest, the ham is a close second, because that's really good quality ham. But for me, the salmon is the best. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, this scone is looking nice and fresh. It's all warm, lovely, and there's our jam and cream. What do you think of your brownie?
Good.
Is it good?
I took the jam off.
Because you took the jam off, yeah? You're not struck on jam, are you? It's not your favourite. But yeah, so is it nice? Looks nice. AJ, how's your brownie? Yes, here we go. Do you know what? I think it needs a little bit more cream. I think we'll add a bit more cream to that. That looks a little bit better. Nice fresh scone. And blackcurrant jam. And nice quality cream. Kids in the background, they're going mad. Tilly, that's a very fancy way of eating a brownie. Right, we have consumed our scones, well, one each. These are very large scones, so actually what we're going to do in a minute, and I'm sure it'll be fine, but we're going to ask if these can just be boxed up so that we can take them home with us, because I think it'll be one scone too many if we have like two whole scones, because they are very large. So, tiramisu, the Biscoff cheesecake.
Chocolate lava cake.
Yeah, now you don't like coffee.
No.
So it'll be interesting, but you are going to give the tiramisu
Give it a go.
a go, aren't you? See if you like the tiramisu. So you grab that one and let me know what you think.
I mean, it's fine. Like, I'm not a coffee fan, but there's nothing wrong with the execution of the dessert.
So you wouldn't.
I wouldn't rush to order that.
Rush it again. You wouldn't rush to order that again. But that's your own personal taste.
But I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the construction of said pudding.
Yeah. Okay.
Still got more to?
Are you okay?
I like tiramisu food, so for me, that's quite nice. I have had better tiramisu in the past, but that doesn't take it away from this. This is very nice. Right, you're diving into the chocolate lava cake, aren't you?
Bye-bye.
I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm going to have that one last. Because I am going to have this one first. A bit of cheesecake there. So, Biscoff cheesecake. AJ there, like, choking in the background. I think he's okay. He's alright, isn't he? He's fine.
Just coughing.
This is very nice. I'm interested, you know, what you think of the cheesecake, because I actually thought that was really good. I preferred that to the tiramisu. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah. Now I'm going to dig into my final dessert here, which is the chocolate lava cake. Very, very chocolatey. Wow, that's very rich. We're just about done here, but I'm going to just squeeze out one more coffee before we go. And as promised, our server has just brought this little box so that we can take these scones home with us and the cream and jam there, so that's awesome. Well, that was all very, very delicious. Highly recommend a high tea here, or an afternoon tea at the Penventon in Redruth. Alright, we're all done. Heading out. it's windy. It's a couple of days later, isn't it?
It is.
I really enjoyed that high tea.
Yes,
High tea. I keep calling it high tea.
It's afternoon tea.
It's an afternoon tea. Is it a high tea in Scotland?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's afternoon tea.
Afternoon
It was tea in the afternoon.
Yes.
Well, you had coffee. You had an
Yes,
afternoon
I had an afternoon coffee.
And the kids had afternoon water.
Afternoon water. Actually, but more to the point, the kids really enjoyed it as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, they
I think
did.
some of the, I think the formality of it, I think, was a little bit lost
I
on
think
them.
Matilda
But
quite liked being in her princess dress and being served
she did, yeah.
by servants.
Yeah, and AJ was it. He was like lapping that up as well, and he was loving that.
AJ did quite good as well. And he looked handsome in his little blue tie.
I know.
Or his bow, as he was calling it.
His bow. He initially
yeah,
wanted
wear a bow.
to. He initially wanted to wear it in his hair, didn't he? And it's
Well,
like,
that's because that's where people wear their bows.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Anyway, yeah, I would highly recommend, as stated in the video, I would highly recommend a afternoon tea. I was going to say it again then, high tea. At the Penventon.
And they knew when we booked it, we had told them it was a celebration for Matilda's birthday, so they made the table a little bit special for us.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was lovely. The kids really enjoyed it. So it could have come for the kids with a chocolate milkshake, but because our kids are weirdos, they didn't.
They just wanted water, didn't they? Well, AJ wanted, what did he have? He had
Orange
squash, didn't he? He
juice.
had orange, didn't he? Yeah.
And Tilly just wanted water. So it would have come for the kids with a chocolate milkshake as well, if your kids are normal and not abnormal. But yeah, it was really lovely. And they do themed ones throughout the year. So I think we had just missed the Alice in Wonderland themed one that they did.
So we made our own theme up and went to Snow White.
Yeah.
Well, Matilda did anyway.
Snow White and dinosaurs.
Anyway, do hope you enjoyed that video. We enjoyed making it. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, smash the bell, and you'll never miss it on any video that we put up. We're on... What?
You can follow us on
can
social
follow-
media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and TikTok at The Bryside.
So check us out there. So from us to you, cheers
and
and gone.